Okay, we were headed out to the gym in the Sam's warehouse, and my mom called this morning, and my dad is too unstable to have his heart valve replacement done next week because he is having to take multiple times of 6D steroids a day. He's in excruciating pain because he has giant cells, something in his brain here, but they only gave him 6 months. And that was almost 6 months ago that it had to be replaced before then. So we're in a weird position right now. They can't take him off the steroids, and they can't do the surgery while he's on it. So we don't know the next step. We don't know what's gonna happen. But he had a horrible night, so I had to take my mom to her doctor's appointment, which I'm probably about to go sit inside because it is 93 in this car and I am dying. I did drop her off and go get him food and take it back to the house and get their mail and take it in and then come back here. And I don't know if I'm gonna hit Sam's today or not now because it is like almost 3. Life is very stressful. Because we were prepared, because they said his life will completely change. Even his head condition could get better with blood flow going through, because his heart valve is so, when they just did a test, it is smaller than a needle hole of blood going through his body. And he can't take much more of his head pain. It's excruciatingly horrible, and I understand that one. So, yeah. On a happy note, I did just order the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 8. This is the 7, and the 8 came out today. I watched the unpackaging or whatever, and it has a lot of new features, and you have to have the 8 for those new features. I'm not sure how well they'll work on someone who doesn't really eat vegetables, so we will see. Because it's supposed to tell if you need more vegetables or not. It's supposed to tell you what you need to eat next. I don't know, but I want to know. I want to know. Because I'm doing a trade-in for my watch, so it means I'm paying less than, I think about $100 is what I'm paying for it, and it's a $500 watch. So I'm down with that because I got tons of discounts and the trade-in, and I'm good with that. That's how I get watches and phones every year, is I trade them in. But I am dying of heat, so, and you can see how red I'm getting. I'm headed in. Starting with my 2 burgers and a tablespoon of butter. This is 38 total carbs inside this bowl. It's Granny Smith apples, some plums, and some strawberries. I just dropped my phone on my foot and I could scream my head off. It's painful. There was a total of 15-minute spike, meaning 15 minutes after I ate it, it started to go up. It jumped to 140. Within 15 minutes after that, it jumped to 161. And within 5 minutes or so, it started coming down drastically. I think I'm at 130 now. Let me go look. Hold on. 130. So in a 17-minute window is when I was higher than what I have it programmed to be. We're still not at an hour mark yet. So I'm already coming back down. So that is healthy. That is normal. That is non-diabetic. But I didn't need the apple. I was just seeing. What's wrong, honey? Somebody's phone. Not mine. I got my phone in my hand. Literally I'm recording on it. So, also I think eating the meat and butter with it helped. I made sure to eat that first. And I am doing 1 meal today. So spiking for 15-20 minutes, it's almost back down. Once it's in the 120s, I'll be fine with that. Because it stays at 117, just breathing in the day. But I also, like I said, I know I can have apples on mast cell. I'm sure if I had the apple by itself, it would be fine. I've had the plum and strawberries of that amount and been fine. So it might have just been the apple's fault. Or it might have been because it was too much adding the apple on top of all the others. But the apples I'm giving to my mom, I'm not going to eat them. It was just experiment, see how bad it would be, how long it would last, and if it's something I could have if I ended up having issues with mast cell again, because like I said, with my mast cell, that was one thing I could eat. I just tried to avoid because of spites. Because fruit tends to raise my sugars faster, like normal people, than a piece of bread. So this is just writing on the list. Could I lose weight faster if I just did only beef and butter? Yes, I truly believe that. I do. I believe even if I had 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day, I could lose weight faster. Until my body said it's having issues with it. And then I would start going up in weight again. So we got to keep it guessing. Officially been 1 hour and we are officially back down to where I started. So like I said, it was like a 17-minute above what I would like. A total of 30 minutes to get all the way down to where I was. So I guess that's not bad. I guess that's normal. I just set it to not go over 30. And it went to 61. Even if it was just for a few minutes, that's higher than I wanted. Alright, I got this on Amazon Prime deals. I've wanted it for a long time and I didn't want to pay close to $200. It was $130 plus I had a coupon and I had points. I paid $0 for it, by the way. Not a single penny came out of my pocket. I am excited to have a dehydrator. It is Two Crazy Ketos fault, because I was watching their video talk about what to get on Prime Day, and one of the people watching said they had just gotten a food dehydrator, and I like this brand, so I was very excited. I have to make sure it's okay because there is a little dent in this box and the box that came in the same spot, which means it got hit pretty hard. So I'm gonna open it and we're gonna see. But I'm excited. Dino's worried it's gonna stink the house up. But if that's the case, I can use it on my porch and bring it back in, because I ain't staying out there. The weather's not destroying it. The friggin' spiders aren't destroying it. I am tired of worrying about ingredients and my mast cell when it comes to dehydrated meats, like, you know, beef jerky. So we make our own now out of picanha and things I buy that I don't have reactions to. Y'all, I really need to knock on some wood because I cannot believe that it's quiet. It really, I know taking the vitamin B's has helped amazingly. And I have been around the Dawn dish spray this week because of the spiders, and last week, but we are not going to keep getting around it. But it's just amazing. Where I was on my birthday, dying after being exposed at the zoo and triggering a horrible episode of mast cell. And all of a sudden, after the last round of antibiotics as well, in March, after that round, all of a sudden, I was fine. All of a sudden, I can eat foods I've not been able to eat in a very long time. You're not going outside. It's 95 degrees. Fighting with the cats. Alright, let me open this. I keep trying to convince Praline I don't need his help, but he thinks I do. So we get a little book with it. Probably telling us how to use it. We gotta put this away from the cats. They'll start eating it immediately. Hey, I just saw you try to eat the box. It's on camera. A little tray. It's supposed to be no plastic. Y'all, that's plastic. Oh no. It said no plastic. Let's see. Here's my mallow trays. And I'm gonna put it on the counter backwards. Doesn't help that Praline wants to be involved. Huh, is this side? Is that the front? That's the front. Oh my gosh, why are y'all scared? All right, hold on. Shaped like I thought. I thought it was gonna be shaped like a microwave, but it's not. So I'm gonna have a little bit of problems. Crapola. All right, I have like 2 days of strawberries left and a couple of days of plums left. I'm just gonna eat the strawberries, then the plums, not all on the same day, because this has left me starving. It is 9 p.m. My blood sugar's been 100% normal for a few hours, and I am starving. So we're having beef and butter. I just told Dino, until my stomach or mast cell can't deal with it, I think I'm going to be beef and butter for a while. Kind of like beef and butter girl. Because I love it right now. My body is craving it. I was craving fruit a couple weeks ago. But after having beef and butter for so many days in a row, this is all I want. That and a little bit of American cheese. Which I didn't have today because I'm doing an experiment. But I thought I wanted the fruit. I bought the fruit. But it turned out it did not satisfy me. I didn't enjoy it like I did before. Maybe because there's no watermelon. So, I don't know. First meal of the day. Dino just cooked me 2 big porterhouses and 4 burgers, but right now I'm just eating 4 burgers with 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 of my pickles. Here's Dino's salad that he made. It has his New York strip steak. He cooked a tomato on the grill as well. It has the romaine lettuce, a little cabbage, a little tiny bit of carrots, and for his dressing, it's butter, pepper, salt. All right, y'all, a really, really bad storm is coming. I'm on my way home. Whoop, lightning through the trees over there. Alright, y'all. It is Friday, the 11th. We were on our way out, but my dad's eye is swollen really bad, and they're waiting to see if he needs to go back to his eye doctor. It's really bad. He has some kind of, I forgot what it's called. It has to do with his thing in his head. Yeah, so much has gone crazy today. We were at work. I was completely on my side of the road, on my road here, and this big blue truck was on his side, and then he decided his ass was getting on my side. I mean 100%, like we were in Europe, aiming faster to hit me. Like, he put his friggin' gas on. I ran into someone's yard 100% to stay alive. Did he correct himself? No. He decided to stay on my lane, and a few minutes later, 2 other cars he tried to run off the road and hit. So then I flip around to go see who the heck this crazy person is. Should have known it's the crackheads. Literally. They have a hoarder house. Should have known. And he's jumped out of his vehicle and he's standing on his hill, pumping his fist, saying some really nasty things about what he's going to do to me. Like it was my fault what he did, and I didn't seem to say anything to him. So he's probably high as a kite or something. But yeah. On happier news, we were going out because I need to pick up a few things. I am redoing my little room that I sleep in, which meant I had to sleep in Dino's room last night, and with the snoring and all the cats that don't fit in that bed and they fight because now we're in one bed. Holy crap, y'all, I didn't even get 4 hours of sleep and I woke up with a horrible migraine. Didn't get any sleep. So I'm redoing it completely. Changing everything around, which meant all the boxes. I used to have these special boxes I would put my it was stuffed with clothes and pop vinyls and all kind of stuff, and I put them all somewhere else, got rid of the boxes. That's what my mattress used to sit on. But y'all, I found some of my favorite shirts and clothes and dresses that were size large and medium. This is a medium top that I can fit. That I never, first of all, I didn't get rid of them, even though they were too big for me at one point because they were my favorite. I didn't get rid of them. And then they were so small that I put away because I was never going to be able to wear them again, but I still didn't get rid of them. And this was one of them. I love this shirt. It was one of my favorites. So, also I've been in a size small too. But, so that was on a good note. I ordered a new desk and all kind of stuff because I've been using Dino's old desk for years, and now I've ordered my own desk. And everything comes like Monday and Tuesday. And I ordered a bed frame so that I can actually put a under the bed desk and work on my laptop there sometimes. So Prime Day got some of my money. Also, I need new tires, and I have a booked appointment for next Wednesday to get new tires. Of course, y'all know Silver's at my feet yelling. But this means I can't get to my computer. My room is tore apart. So when you finally see this video and the other videos, y'all are gonna be like, oh, why did it take a million years? I probably should do a little short real fast. Maybe I'll do that real fast. Because I'm not gonna be able to put a video up until sometime next week. Because I can't get to my computer. Yes, Silver. Let me do that before I forget. Okay, some cuteness going on here. Hey, where's Pickles? Where is Pickles? I just realized I didn't see Pickles. What'd y'all do with my cat, Pickles? There's Pickles. Hi, Pickles. Hi, honey. He knows his name. He's the only one. And I usually can hold him with no problem. Tell me why everything we went out for, they did not have. I did get me some deli meat just now. I'm going to go inside and eat, and I'm going to another town. And it's 5 o'clock. Because I am on search for a certain computer chair that's on sale right now. And it's way smaller than mine. And it's comfortable. And it's more cat-proof from scratches. So, yeah. Tell me why. Tell me why. Oh, packages. Okay, I've come up here by myself. Trying to get a certain chair. I went to just check Staples because they have one that looks identical. The only thing is not identical. It is so uncomfortable. I see why there's a difference in price. Like, it is really hard. Looks can be very deceiving. That's why I won't buy a chair online. Y'all, it is hot. It is so hot. But then I gotta, I guess, go to Sam's. My daughter wants some vanilla extract, and then I'm going all the way home. I'll probably make it home around 8. Also, I had about 5 ounces of low sodium boar's head turkey, and then 5 ounces of the ham one as well. And my daughter wants to go to her friend's house. I don't want to make her friend drive all the way to get her. It's like a 40-minute drive. So when I get home, I will be doing that around 9 o'clock. In the middle of trying to tear this room apart. As you can see, that's where a chair used to rub up against for years. So I have to clean that up or repaint it. As you can see, they are having a club meeting. There was more of them, but I had to go get my phone and they left. But these 4 are having some kind of fight club going on. So they're kind of in the way. All these little floors are coming out. I'm putting a different one. I wish I could just have my carpet. I love my carpet. But we all know about little girls, so I can't have my carpet. It has to be covered. No, it is such a disaster. Everything starts to come out. I've already taken out a lot of stuff. So much is coming out, and I'm sitting here in my mind trying to put the layout together because the bed used to be over there. The desk is still here. The other furniture has been moved. So I'm like, do I put the bed along that wall? Probably not, because I want a hutch. And the only way to do it if I want a hutch is I put the bed along this wall, I put the desk over there somewhere, and then the hutch over here, which means some of these shelves would have to come out. So that is my dilemma right now, why they have their fight club. Okay, so I am upset because the advertisement showed it as one piece, not two pieces. It's literally why I brought this brand. Only reason I bought this one is it showed one piece in the advertisement, which is a lie. There's two pieces, and they are definitely not level with each other. So now I have to pay money and put a mat on the desk to cover up that. To me, it's false advertisement. It does not look like that. It is the 13th. This is like day 3 or stuff, just eating the deli meat. And that's because my life is so hectic. We ain't got time to be cooking on no grill. And that's, if you watch my channel, you know I can eat beef on the charcoal grill and not have an MCAS reaction. Any other way I seem to have reactions. So, we don't have time for that right now. We got a lot of stuff going on, including my hard drive kept filling in my computer. So I had bought one on Prime special. It's a really fast one. It's a Samsung 4 terabyte, and we are having a hard time formatting it. It keeps saying it needs to be Windows 10. It does not. My computer had Windows 11. And we're redoing my whole entire room. And so much more going on. So, it has been crazy to say the least. A storm is coming. I just went to the market, well, the Food Lion, to get some burgers and steak. Steak for my mom and then burgers for me. And yeah. I can't afford to feed myself steak too much because my burgers, I get more than 1.5 pounds, almost 2 pounds for $11. But the friggin' steaks are like $13 a pound, and it has a big giant bone. So I ate a lot of burgers, and truthfully, I love the taste of burgers right now. They are so yummy. Yeah, my blood sugar all on its own today, for no reason, jumped drastically. So, yeah, there's that. Which it does that, you know. It's funny how you notice things you never noticed before because now you're getting readings. It's so hot. Okay, no makeup. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. I have been redoing this room to death. Still trying to work on the computer issues. So, but I still want to record because you'll see them eventually. I just read a comment about when I eat the fruits, I was saying how I sleep so well, and it's probably because at night it is lowering my blood sugar while I'm sleeping dramatically different. I can tell you right now, after stopping the fruit for more than a week, I am not sleeping well again at all. Not even a tiny bit. I'm also in a lot more pain. I'm also having a lot more migraines, and I'm also going up on the scale the last 4 days. Every day I've gone up, which could be the deli meat. But y'all, I'm eating under 1,000 calories a day right now because I am not hungry at all. I forced myself to eat a little deli meat real fast, and I'm out the door. I'm too busy to stop and cook right now. I think today we're actually having real food. I think Dino's gonna cook some burgers on the grill for me, but I don't know if it's just, even though it's low sodium deli meat, I don't know if it's the deli meat. I don't know if it's my body starving from nutrition because I'm not getting anything in it other than stupid deli meat. I don't know what's going on, but I can tell you I can't sleep. I can tell you I have the worst sleep again, and I'm waking up every morning with a friggin' migraine again. So, I don't know, but that just kind of clicked when I read the comment. I haven't responded to the comment yet because I am so busy doing stuff, and And I will get to comments, I promise, but as soon as I read that, I had to respond, so I don't forget, in case I don't have time to go back and respond in the comments. Also, a lot of people, not just one, has said I need the enzymes for my stomach. I can't use enzymes at all. I have never found an enzyme I do not have a horrible reaction to. Even my prescription ones, I can't do yogurts. I can't do any kind of stomach enzymes of any kind. They couldn't even use it, the kind that they put people on with mast cell. Can't do it. Can't do it. Also, the red top that everyone's in love with, that came from Ross. So 90% of the tops I buy is either, well, it's only two places, Ross or Walmart. And that one was from Ross. So anything new only normally comes from Ross. Some of my older stuff that I found was from Walmart years ago. Of course, that shirt I wore the other day, the orange one, the rust color one in the short and stuff. Now that was Disney, like when Moana first came out, like the original. That's how old that sucker is. But yeah, I do Ross because it's so friggin' cheap and they have stuff that no one else has and no one else is wearing it. And then on top of it, if I go through sizes quickly, it doesn't matter. I only paid a couple of dollars for it. I had to stop myself yesterday because I love the clothes they have out right now at Ross. I had to stop myself from buying any more shirts because I have enough. I have enough. And if I can get to medium, I have a billion shirts. Okay. I was just watching, let me see, because I just found them when they were doing their sugar fast. Ready, Set, Keto. So I was just watching them. And they were talking about how underneath their bed is full of the Ziploc bag thingies of their smaller clothes because they plan on getting there. Fill you. My whole entire walk-in closet is all mediums. Underneath my whole entire queen-size bed, I mean pat, is all smalls. And I have a dresser with smalls and mediums in it. Because I originally got rid of everything else, all my large, edge large, and 3Xs. But I have recently, over the past 2 years, because of MCAS, because of the long whole C word, I've had to go all the way up to XXL. So now I gotten rid of all the XXLs, I got rid of all the extra large, and I'm still between a large and medium right now, depending on what it is. And then they'll be next. And then I can get into my other ones. Now, I don't know if I'll ever be a small again, and I'm not focusing on that. If I do not ever get back down, then there's tons of storage that I can get rid of tons of clothes. But the whole point is, it's going to be like a candy day in the store, like a kid in a candy store, something like that. There we go. Because when I found my largest that was under the bed, I freaked out. I was so happy. It was like buying all new clothes, but they were my favorite clothes. So that will be my experience when I get to my mediums, because I have a lot of mediums, but I have the most of smalls because I have finally gotten into the smalls and I bought everything and anything I would ever want in small, and then my weight came up. I have a feeling I will be able to maintain a medium much easier than a small. GG. So I'm still in the middle of trying to rebuild my room. The bed frame comes today. It's just a normal flat frame. I never had a frame in here. I always put it on these big giant boxes. I cleared all that out and got rid of 90% what was in the boxes and got rid of all the boxes. It's one of those that have the cloth on top. You know, it's a storage box you can sit on. Well, I had 5 of them underneath as my frame, but it was longer and wider than it needed to be, and it took up too much space. So I've gotten rid of all that. The bed frame's coming. I got me a new desk, so I went from a 48 to a 55. I'm going to be showing y'all everything. I have patchwork I have to do on the walls because of the cats. I'm also taking down all, cat. They pulled off stuff I had on the wall, and Anyways, I'm taking down all those black shelves and redoing that. I've gotten a bunch of new stuff. I had like birthday money. I had other, like, I've been saving to do some stuff on my porch, but it is so massively hot that I've taken some of the budget of the stuff I was going to do outside and brought it into my room where I spend the most time. I'm like, why do I have my room the way I don't really like it? It's cluttery, it's full, and nothing is what I like. So this will be my style on a budget. If I did not have a budget, then it would be totally different, y'all. It would be a glass desk that was like $600-700 I really wanted, that raised up and down. This one raises up and down, but it was on Amazon on sale for Prime Day. Now there is a little issue I'm having with it, is, and I'm going to complain, and I have pictures and everything, because it literally said in the pictures it was one piece desktop. It came in 2 pieces, so there's a crack through the middle, which means I have to put stuff on it. Also, I need to look, because it looks like it's, I'm gonna have to put a, what, will y'all stop? I'm gonna have to put a what's those things, leveler, and see if it's level, because I swear it is leaning to the left. Like, I swear the leveler says it's leaning. The leveler says it's not level. I don't know. But so yeah, when I'm done with it all, of course you're gonna get to see it. It's totally, like, it's not gonna be totally different with my pictures and stuff, because I do put what I like up there. It's just gonna be, you'll see the whole room's changed. Right now I'm where my bed used to be, so we already know that part's changed. I have the Freestyle Libre 3 that has a different app other than the one that comes with it, because it doesn't tell you, it shows when a graphic goes up, but it doesn't tell you what the numbers were unless you catch it at that moment. So I don't know what it was. I think it said the highest it went was like 130, but I don't know. So it is almost 7. My glucose is 113. I'm hungry. We're having 3 tablespoons of butter. Yes, it's 3. I weighed it out. Already ate 1 burger. Here's another. And already ate half of my porterhouse while everything was on the grill. I'm starving, and I'm gonna eat, and I probably will not eat all this, including the butter. It'll probably go tomorrow, and if it does, I'll tell you. I should be able to start putting videos together tomorrow. Some of the things for my room don't come in, like the furniture, some of it doesn't come in until the 21st. But I was able to get my computer up and going, so at least that's a start. Hard work saving my tomatoes from blight, just for the deer to have eaten all of them. All of them. All the work I did. They were finally producing some big tomatoes. I finally got the blight gone. And all of them, even these over here, they've been eaten. The one back there, all the ones over there is completely gone. Stupid deer. Stupid deer. Even my fall ones I planted to come up in the fall, they've all been eaten down. Like, oh, I'm so upset. It is 9:40 at night, and I'm about to drive over 30-something minutes away to drop my daughter off at her friend's house. About 30 minutes ago, they decided they were going to spend the night together, and I think it's just better I go take her way over there than make the friend drive all the way over here. It's a very older car, and gas costs a lot of money on top of it being an older car. And then I get a little night ride. I get to roll my windows down the way home and listen to some music. I know it's late, but my sleep's all screwed up, so you know. No, Silver, come on. So I'm gonna go see if she's ready to go yet. Yeah, here's my little medium shirt that if you used to watch me, you saw me wear it years and years ago. I'm so thrilled that I can wear clothes I used to wear. Like, I never, ever, I really thought it was going to be impossible. I really thought my mast cell was going to never let me lose weight again. Like, I am so thrilled. And I'm doing good with that pepperoni, by the way. No, but I'm not buying more, but I wanted to experiment. I haven't had pepperoni in years. I've eaten nothing today. It is 2:30 on the 15th. My blood sugar is 112. And I am having, if I can eat it all, 3 slices of American white cheese, 3 New York strip burgers from the grill, and some Boar's Head pepperoni. Y'all, since I'm able to handle the pepperoni, I will be trying some grilled chicken very soon. And we're not talking about for blood sugar issues. We're talking about for MCAS. Mast cell activation issues, of having allergic reactions. I have not had chicken in over a year because of it. It might be 2 years now. I've really lost track, but I know it's been over a year. Let's take a peek at the plants that the deer have not eaten yet. Got a lot of little baby tomatoes to pull off in a few minutes. Stupid evil bugs. Oh, my tomatoes. They bite too, by the way. This vine is going really well. Oh, I think this one needs to get lifted in a minute. Got a tomato I can pull. These flowers have finally come up, which makes no sense. They should have been up months ago. Green bean's not doing so well anymore. I don't know what happened here. Cucumbers just did not work this year at all. I'm going to try them differently next year. Got less cilantro up in here and stuff. Parsley. The tomato thing would not have been a fail if they hadn't ate all my tomatoes, even with the blight. Kind of give up because I worked my butt off to save all the other ones. These ones are still good. They haven't found those out there yet. Worked my butt off to save it, and they all died. I mean, like, got eaten. So we're definitely going up this way next year. So there won't be an opening here anymore because it'll be the next part, and it'll all be sealed. And then if I need to put a gate or something here and there, we will do that. And I don't know if I'm growing on the other side right now, or if I'm just going to do it all over here, because I'm really upset about the stupid deer eating my tomatoes. Like, seriously. These are lemon tomatoes. I never heard of these. They're supposed to be yellow tomatoes, so we'll see. I swear. Them alive from no rain, over rain again, no rain again, then the blight, then more blight, then the moldy mildew, powdery mildew, then bugs, and then it was just a little too much this year. A little too much. I replaced the CGM today. I almost couldn't get it to come off my arm. I probably don't even need the cover on it. It stuck so well that I struggled. It took me about 15 minutes to get it to rip off my arm. It would not come off. It refused with the little tape that's on it. The sucker was not coming, y'all. And then this new one, I did not put it in the same spot, but this new one, I poured blood out of it, which was weird. I didn't bleed out of the other one. This one just shot blood everywhere. It's pretty gross. I was like, is it not working? Why did it do that? I could put videos together today. Still can't. The programs are giving me some issues. When you install a fresh hard drive that has 0 things on it, no windows, no nothing, sometimes you can come up with issues. And the biggest issue, come to find out, where I've deleted stuff and had to reinstall it and it still didn't work, turned out to be OneDrive issues. Yeah, we're about to have a storm. Looks pretty, and then it's not as pretty as you think. It's way dark, but my camera doesn't show how dark it is. It's way lighter on the camera than it actually is. Starting off with glucose at 91. It is 8:30. I am hungry, so I have about 7 ounces of frozen strawberries, 1 gigantic ice cube, 1 pack of the candy raspberry is what I call it, keto chow, and 4 tablespoons of light cream. So let's see what it does to my blood sugar. Okay, within the first 30 minutes it dropped to 84, and then it slowly proceeded to climb over the 2 hours to 94. So it went down. It never went up. It just went down, and then we ended up lower than we started. It happens every time I have keto chow this way, every time. So doesn't affect my blood glucose, but it leaves me hungry, y'all. I was hungry when I ate it, then I was fine. 2 hours later, I'm starving again. But I don't think it's that. I think it's because it's a liquid. I think because when I eat ice cream or a liquid substance and not something like steak or something hearty, I just tend to get hungry.